Stock futures edged lower Thursday evening after the S&P 500 crossed the historic 5,000 milestone for the first time during intraday trading. Futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average dipped 30 points. S&P 500 futures and Nasdaq 100 futures were both about 0.1% lower. The large-cap benchmark reached a high of 5,000.40 during Thursday's regular trading before closing less than 3 points below the key 5,000 threshold. The S&P 500 first crossed 4,000 on April 1, 2021, so it took almost 3 years to add the last 1,000 points. A solid earnings season, easing inflation data and a resilient economy have powered the market rally into 2024, with the S&P 500 up 4.8% on the year. On the surface, there is no difference between 5,000 and 4,999, but these big round numbers do hold psychological significance for investors, said Ryan Detrick, chief market strategist at Carson Group. As we've seen throughout history, those that are willing to hold during the rough times are usually rewarded in the end. This time was no different. The equity benchmark is up 0.8% this week, on track to post its fifth straight weekly gain. The blue-chip Dow and the Nasdaq Composite have gained 0.2% and 1.1% this week, respectively, also headed for a 5-week win streak. A total of 319 companies in the S&P 500 have reported quarterly earnings so far, and 80.6% of them reported above analyst expectations, according to LSEG. That compares to a 67% beat rate in a typical quarter since 1994. Pinterest shares dropped 6% in extended trading after the image-sharing company issued a weaker-than-expected forecast and also missed revenue estimates for the latest quarter. The stock pared losses after the CEO announced an app deal with Google. Pepsi is set to report earnings before the bell Friday. Wharton professor of finance Jeremy Siegel said the market doesn't look expensive, especially when viewing it from a longer-term lens, even as the S&P 500 pierced the 5,000 mark. For the long run, there's going to be volatility. I don't advise playing the game of being a short-run trader, he said on CNBC's Closing Bell on Thursday. I don't think right now the market is overvalued for a long-term investor by any means. Cloudflare shares jumped 18% in extended trading on Thursday after the web security and content distribution network provider issued results and quarterly guidance that proved more robust than analysts had projected. Big deals from new and existing customers propelled Cloudflare to a new record in annual contract value.